Agit Kabayel is fighting Damian Knyba in January. Now, who's going to win this fight? Well, first of all, who's going to win this fight? Let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Agit Kabayel fought Frank Sanchez, in which Agit Kabayel started off very fast, launched in great combinations, dropped Frank Sanchez with some nasty body shots. Agit Kabayel then knocked out Frank Sanchez with some more body shots in round 7.
Kabayel really on top. And he's put him down. That is it.
That is it.
Now after this, Agit Kabayel went on to fight Zhilei Zhang, in which both started out very fast until Zhilei Zhang dropped Agit Kabayel in round 5.
And he's shipping punishment here.
But then Agit Kabayel brought it back, knocked out Zhilei Zhang with some nasty body shots in round 6.
Kabayel, and he's looking to do the same again.
Now let's take a look at Damian's latest performances, in which he fought Marcin Siwi, in which Damian started off great, landed some great shots, put a lot of punishment on Marcin Siwi, and the rest enough and stopped the fight at the end of round 8. Now after this, Damian went on to fight Joey Dawiko, in which Damian took control of the whole entire fight, completely outclassed Joey, knocked out Joey in round 7.
Good body. Big volume of shots. Down goes Dawiko into the ropes, and that'll do it.
Now, this being Agit Kabayel's next fight is definitely disappointing. I guess it isn't too bad, but at the same time, I definitely would have preferred if Agit's next fight would have been against somebody who's a lot more credible and who's at the top. But honestly, it seems like every single big heavyweight is ducking Agit Kabayel. But now let's take a look at Damian Knyba. Well, here's the thing. He's looking like a dangerous and risky fight for Agit because he's 29 years old and he stands with an undefeated record of 17 wins with 11 knockouts. And he's been staying really active, having fought 3 times this year, but at the same time, he still has a lot to prove. And when seeing him fight, he isn't too bad. He's very good at picking his shots and he obviously has power. But again, he hasn't fought anybody. And honestly, when comparing him to the rest of the competition, I believe he gets smoked by all the top guys. But I guess you can say that this is an exciting fight because it's undefeated versus undefeated. But anyways, I believe this should be a walk in the park for Agit Kabayel, as I can see him having success with his game plan like how he always does, which obviously involves him pressuring and breaking down his opponents. Damian won't be able to stop Agit Kabayel from coming forward and breaking him down with those body shots. So in the end, I do got Agit Kabayel winning this fight, and I do believe he stops Damian Knyba. Agit Kabayel just never fails at putting that work to the body, and his output is very high, and I just believe he's going to be way too experienced and skilled for Damian. And after Agit Kabayel wins this fight, his next fight has to be against Alexander Usyk, because Alexander Usyk is going to retire really soon, and his next fights have to be against Fabio Worley, Agit Kabayel, or Moses Itama. But let's say we don't get Agit Kabayel versus Alexander Usyk, well, I still believe Agit Kabayel will be at the top competing for undisputed.